Was there a moment when you feel like running away? Running away from all the responsibilities that weigh you, burden you, and break you? If you ever felt that way, listen and let me tell you this. You may be in the darkest of darkest valleys, placed in the deepest possible area where light can pass through. A place where we feel like we are being mentally and spiritually paralyzed and imprisoned, but we ourselves can physically move. A situation where we usually forget what our life's purpose is, what nightmares we tend to beat, what path are we supposed to focus to, and who do we live our lives for. Year 2020 has been the year that endlessly leaves a huge mark in our lives, along with this invisible, deadly enemy grappling in this world where we humans are trying to figure out how to live with a threat posed by a virus. Not only the virus, but different issues emerged in the middle of our battle against this pandemic. The educational system affecting the teachers and children's mental health, the adjustments of employees for the new normal, the scarcity everyone have experienced at the beginning of this lockdown, the incompetence of the government and its citizens seeking for freedom, the numerous typhoons and natural calamities that occurred in every country, and the anxiety, the brokenness, the stress, the pressure that all these different difficulties have implanted in our hearts and minds. But who did we look for? Why do we seem so distant from our God? In times of hardships and confusions, please get rid of your mindset that God isn't here because there's no progress in my life, because no, God isn't distant. We are distant. We are the ones making a gap from Him. A gap which is usually caused by fear, overthinking, impatience, struggle, and all the possible outcomes of negative thinking. So this uncertain time is the best key for our hearts to open and let God come in, because He is close and will always be close to be a refuge in the midst of the storms and catastrophes that we face. No matter how big or small, God will always be worthy of our trust and faith, even though we aren't deserving to be His children, because that's what God is. He is the anchor of our lives, the voice we all should listen to, our run-to person, our mighty Creator, the name above all names, and our resting place. Year 2020 might be the darkest year of our lives, but I encourage you all to search for the light that is ahead of you, because there is hope, there is a chance, there is a miracle, because there is a God. A God who is mighty enough to make all things possible. He breaks down strongholds, transforms dark places into light places, and makes hardened hearts into soft and compassionate hearts. The only thing we could do for Him is to trust His process, and to keep in mind that a delay is not a denial from God, and to behold, because He is doing and will always do a new thing. Thank you for hearing me out. Have a good day.